What is going on, guys? Coming back at you with another Sunday upload. And it's been a while since I've done a collection showcase video, but that's changing today because if you do remember last year, almost a year ago, at the end of March, I did a favorite card for each team video, and I figured today I'm going to do an update on that video. Some teams have stayed the same, some teams have gotten better, and some teams have taken a bit of a hit. So I do have my favorite card for every team there. Again, as for the first video, it is just my favorite team, not necessarily the biggest, most expensive card I have for that team. Just for whatever reason, I like a cheaper card than a more expensive card. But there's definitely one prime example of that you'll see near the end. But just before we hop into those, since I showed it off in the first one, I figured I should show it off again. This card could win multiple teams a spot. This was pulled on the channel, break number 120. Calder winners, 9-way signature booklet, Ray Bourque, Dale Hawerchuk, Mario Lemieux, Teemu Selanne, Martin Brodeur, Peter Forsberg, Alex Ovechkin, Evgeny Malkin, and Patrick Kane. And that card is numbered 8 of 9, so it is Alex Ovechkin's jersey number. Absolutely love this card, but I figured last time that it wasn't fair to have the same card win multiple team spots, and decided to do the same thing this time. So again, showing that card off at the beginning, but let's slide all these off camera and we can get going. I am going to move fairly quickly here, especially at the beginning, because 4 of the first 5 teams are the same card as last year, so I'm not going to talk too much about those ones. But let's get into it with a team that did not change. The Anaheim Ducks. We have a Teemu Selanne Cup Rookie Tribute 5 of 5, 4-color patch. Those are normally out of 10, but for whatever reason, Selanne's in 14-15 Cup was out of 5. So short print Cup Rookie Tribute, 5 of 5. Teemu Selanne, 4-color patch. Absolutely love that card. Next, we have another team that didn't change, the Arizona Coyotes. We have a 1 of 1 Splendor borderless patch auto, 4-color patch, Clayton Keller. Pulled this in store shortly after release. Love this card. I don't really know what else to say. I might have talked a little bit more about some of these cards in the first video, especially the ones that are same as last time, so go back and check that out if you haven't. Moving on to the Boston Bruins, it's another card that has not changed. One of my favorite cards in my collection that is not a PC player of mine. We have a Young Guns Canvas Buyback 3 of 5 auto, David Pastrnak. It is my only David Pastrnak auto. I pulled this in store on Buyback's release day. Went in to grab some buybacks for the channel and decided to open a box in the store, see what it was like, and I hit this monster, which I was actually so stoked I ended up opening another box in the store as well before bringing a few home for the channel. But yeah, David Pastrnak Young Guns Canvas Buyback 3 of 5 auto. Same for the Boston Bruins. Moving on to the Buffalo Sabres. This is a bit of a downgrade. Last year we had the Jack Eichel Gold Cup update. I ended up selling that. I also had a Jack Eichel Future Watch inscribed, which was pulled on the channel. And that also an update, as he wasn't signing for Upper Deck in his rookie season. But I sold that one as well, so this is pretty much my only Jack Eichel card left. This is from 17-18 Cup. Eichel still wasn't signing with Upper Deck at the time. But it's a nice tag. 3 of 4 Jack Eichel. I'm honestly not even sure how I got this card. I don't remember. So that's pretty much my only Eichel card left. So definitely a downgrade in the Buffalo Sabres spot. Moving on, Calgary Flames, another one that didn't change from last year. Future Watch Auto Patch 14 of 100 Matthew Tkachuk with a very nice Alberta patch on here. I'm pretty sure I told the story on the video last year, but I'll tell this one again. So the one day I bought 2 boxes of 16-17 SPA. This was a long while ago. Brought them home and I ended up leaving them on the kitchen counter. And the next day when I wasn't home, my mom texted me, hey, what do you think of Matthew Tkachuk? And I'm like, I don't know. He's okay, I guess. Why? And then she texted me a picture of this. She ended up opening one of the 2 boxes. And the other box ended up getting opened on the channel. So should have just opened the other box and left this box alone. This card could have been pulled on the channel. Future Watch Auto Patch, 14 of 100. Matthew Tkachuk. Beautiful patch. Moving on to the Carolina Hurricanes, I do still have the Andrei Svechnikov 4-color Future Watch patch, which took the spot last year, but decided to switch it up this year. There was really 3 cards that I oohed and awed over, the Svechnikov, this one, and one other one, but I ended up giving it to the Cup Rookie Tag Auto 7 of 8, Sebastian Ajo. I ended up hitting this in a group break in the past year, late 2020. She might have been in the summer 2020. It was after the last video was shot for sure. I also got a Sebastian Ajo Cup Tribute Rookie 10 off a buddy recently. I believe I was featured in a Mail Day video. That was the 3rd card that I oohed and awed over for the Hurricane spot. It was probably one of the hardest decisions to make of any of the teams, but I ended up giving it to the Cup Rookie Tag Auto 7 of 8 Sebastian Ajo. I'm a big fan of the tag autos and the button autos in Cup, so that's kind of why I leaned that way. And next, we have the Chicago Blackhawks, and I do still have the jersey numbered 12 of 99 Cup RPA Alex DeBrincat, which took the spot last year. And this card, as I said, I'm not going solely based on value because that DeBrincat probably has this one beat, but just overall favorite card, and you'll obviously know why I favored this card. I picked this up on eBay recently, and it was in a Mail Day. Cup Rookie Patch Auto 47 of 249. Anti-Niemi 7-color patch. Green, black, yellow, blue, orange, white, and red in the corner. That is obviously why this is my favorite Chicago Blackhawks card. Again, it doesn't have the value that the DeBrincat has, but as I said, this is my favorite card, not my most valuable card, and this is my favorite Chicago Blackhawks card for the obvious reason that you do not get a nicer patch than this Anti-Niemi Cup RPA 47 of 249 7-color patch. Moving on to the Colorado Avalanche, and I would say this is a bit of an upgrade. I do really like that Makar Sapphire Diamond out of 9. I do still have that one as well. I do like that card. That was a card that took it last year, but I had to go with a recent pull on the channel. Break number 267, 1920, the Cup. Limited logos, rookies, 17 of 50, Cale Makar. I also have a 1/1 exquisite non-auto I pulled from ice in like the only box that I opened not on camera. Yeah, needless to say, that was the last time I opened a box not on camera. I just decided to open a box one day and not record it, and made that regrettable when I pulled the 1/1 exquisite Cale Makar. I oohed and awed between that and the limited logos, but decided to give it to the limited logos as it's a nice patch auto from Cup, and the one that sold on eBay did sell pretty well, so Cale Makar limited logos taking the Avalanche spot. Moving on, we have an upgrade. Last time was a PLD emblems of endorsements, I believe, and this one is an upgrade and a pull on the channel. Young Guns Acetate, Pierre-Luc Dubois. This was part of our phenomenal 17-18 SPA luck in 2020. Absolutely love this card. Young Guns, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Young Guns Acetate. That is pulled on the channel. Next we have the Dallas Stars, and just decided to switch this one up. I do still have the 1/1 Alex Chiasson Cup rookie, and I honestly thought about keeping it the same, but the more I look at this card, I almost gotta say I love it more than a 1/1. So taking the Dallas Stars spot this year, we have a Panini National Treasures tag auto 2/4 Alex Chiasson. Like, just a ridiculous tag piece in there. You got the entire NHL logo and the entire R from Reebok. Like, that tag patch is phenomenal. The more I look at this card, the more I almost wonder how I put that 1/1 Cup rookie auto last year. But yeah, love this card. One of my favorite cards in, actually I should say my favorite card in my Chiasson PC, because obviously it won the Dallas spot this year. So a little bit of a switch up for the Dallas Star spot. Next we have the Detroit Red Wings, and this is another one that I switched up. I do still have the it was an Athanasiou exquisite RPA from 15-16 Cup. Pretty much Detroit. I don't have many big cards. Well, I did. I had that Steve Yzerman ticket booklet that I hit in a group break, but I sold that. That would be in this spot right now, but since I sold it, I debated sticking with the one from last year, because the 15-16 exquisite RPA from Cup is my favorite card design of all time, but I decided to switch it up and go with a card pulled on the channel. Did not remember what break this is off the top of my head. If you look for a 13-14 Cup break on the channel, I'm sure it's that one. I only opened one, maybe two boxes of 13-14 Cup. But authentic game used signature patches, 48 of 75, Pavel Datsyuk. Datsyuk was one of my favorite players growing up. I did have lots of favorite players growing up. There were lots of guys in the early and mid 2000s that I loved, but I was a big fan of Pavel Datsyuk and decided to show him some love in this year's video. Next is the Edmonton Oilers, and you know what's coming. I do still have the McDavid Fine Silver that took last year's spot, but obviously this is the biggest upgrade in the entire video. The monster pull on the channel. It got me speechless. Obviously taking the Edmonton Oilers spot this year and probably forever, unless I move this. We have a Connor McDavid Young Guns buyback gold ink auto, 8 of 25. Absolute monster pull from buybacks. I love this card. Alright, moving on. We've got another upgrade. I picked this card up in a trade a few months ago. Last time it was just a Barkov Mega Patch, but now it is a Barkov Cup RPA. Number 46 of 249. 13-14 Cup. Alexander Barkov. Yeah, picked it up in the trade. Not really much to say about it. It's a nice patch. I'd say 4-color. I think that brownish color is a little bit different than that. So like a brownish gold color. So yeah, I'd honestly call it a 4-color. It's a nice card. I love it. Next we have the LA Kings, and I would consider this an upgrade. This was a very recent pull on the channel from 6-Pack Saturday number 100. We have an authentic rookies, true rookie, number 28 of 73, Tyler Toffoli. This card also caught me by surprise. I was not expecting 2 hits in the 13-14 game used pack in that episode, and I ended up putting this stack of base cards on the side, on my stack of base cards, and I looked over as I'm opening up the next pack, and I'm like, hold on a second, that's not a base card. Authentic rookies, true rookie, 28 of 73, Tyler Toffoli, taking the LA Kings spot. Next we have another big upgrade, as last year I really had nothing for Minnesota. I think I had 2 cards to look at and they were both terrible, and I just randomly picked one, but now I actually have something for Minnesota. So taking it this year, Ice Premier's autographed patch, 10 of 10, Nico Sturm. That is a 3-color, and I gotta say, this card is even more beautiful in person. I got this on eBay, and super stoked to get it, and when I got it I was even happier because, like I said, it is a lot nicer in person. Ice Premier's autographed patch, 3-color patch auto, 10 of 10, Nico Sturm. Next, Montreal Canadiens, and this is another downgrade. Last year it was a Kotkaniemi Cup 99, which I ended up selling rather recently, so taking the spot instead is another in-store pull. Jesperi Kotkaniemi Ice Premiers 59 of 99. One of only 2 99 ice premieres I've ever pulled. The other one was an Aaron Ekblad that was pulled on the channel. Jesperi Kotkaniemi ice premieres 99. Next we have the Nashville Predators, and this card stayed the same. This is from, I believe, 6-pack Saturday number 13. Future Watch Auto Patch 51 of 100. Eli Tolvanen, 3-color patch. Yeah, not a lot of cards for Nashville, so that one easily keeps its spot. Next is New Jersey, and decided to switch it up. Can't even remember off the top of my head now what I had in New Jersey last year, but this year I'm giving it to Cup Button Auto. 1 of 3, Adam Henrique. Ended up getting this in a group break. It was a singleton team random. I think it was like $20 buy-in to get a random team, and I ended up getting the Devils, and I hit this. So yeah, nice card, and can't complain. Got it cheap. So Adam Henrique, 1 of 3, Cup Buttons, Button Auto, taking New Jersey's spot. Next we have the New York Islanders, and I guess you could consider this an upgrade. Last year it was a Casey Zuzika Shield. It's hard to consider something an upgrade when you're taking it away from a shield, replacing the shield, but this was pulled on the channel. Fresh Threads Patch Auto Rookie of John Tavares. Fresh Threads Patch Auto number 4 of 5. Yeah, that was pulled from Buybacks. That is also on the channel. As I said, next we have the New York Rangers, and probably the biggest downgrade, if you don't count Detroit on the card that I had in between videos. But last year it was a Gretzky auto. I ended up selling that, so now it's just a Igor Shesterkin Premier Rookies auto. I believe this was pulled on the channel. Don't really remember, but yeah, it's an Igor Shesterkin auto. Good young goalies, so yeah, not a lot of great variety for the Rangers, surprisingly. I wouldn't mind picking up an Artemi Panarin auto. He started to sign a lot more now, so which I'm very glad to see. And moving on, last year was a Carter Hart Acetate Young Guns. This is, I guess, a little bit of a downgrade, but still a very good card. We have a Cup RPA Carter Hart. I did pull one of these on the channel, and this is not it. I actually had, when I pulled the one on the channel, I already had one, and I decided to move the one that I pulled on the channel because the one that I already had is numbered 49, which of course is my number, so I wanted to keep this one. So taking the spot for Philadelphia, 49 of 249, Cup RPA Carter Hart. Taking Ottawa's spot, this is a bit of a switch up. I do still have the Tkachuk that was last year's spot, but kind of got a pending deal on that going, so decided to switch it up and give it to a break hit. It was the first 9-10 cup break I bought into. I thought it was a miracle. Somebody actually even found a sealed case of it, and I wanted a Erik Karlsson RPA, and I ended up hitting one. So taking the Ottawa spot is a break hit 3-color RPA Cup RPA 128 of 249. Erik Karlsson. Moving along, we got the Pittsburgh Penguins, and honestly, this probably should have been last year's Penguin spot over the Mario Lemieux complete stick from Ingrained. But earlier in the video, when I was talking about that Pasternak, when I pulled that in store, I decided to open a second one in store because I was just so jacked up after that Pasternak, and this is what it was. It was the Mario Lemieux 1/1 OPG buyback. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't give this card the Penguin spot last year, but I'm giving it its recognition it deserves this year in the Penguin spot. 101 Mario Lemieux. Next we have the San Jose Sharks, another team that I really do not have much of. So, pulled from the case of 1920 SPA that was opened on the channel. Was not a good case, and this was probably one of the best hits, believe it or not. Sign of the Times 3s, 8 of 15, Joe Thornton, Patrick Marleau, and Brent Burns. Moving on, we have the St. Louis Blues, which is probably one of the hardest teams because my Parenko collection is just monstrous. And I decided to switch it up this year and not give it to the 101 Foundations, but instead to a rookie. So, as I said for the Ajo, I love the Cup rookie tag and button autos. So this year I'm giving the blue spot to Colton Parenko Cup rookie tag auto 5 of 8. Colton Parenko. Next we have the Tampa Bay Lightning, and this is an upgrade. This was a hit in a group break this summer, early fall, whenever it was. It was in 2020. Actually, it was the same break as the Sebastian Ajo tag that you seen earlier. I had 2 teams that break. I also took the Tampa Bay Lightning, hunting a Braden Point RPA, and I hit it as well. So Tampa Bay spot, Cup RPA number 155 of 249, Braden Point, 3 color patch. Very nice card there. Now, at the beginning, when I said obviously it is not based on value, this was the one that is quite obviously not based on, proving that this video is not based solely on value. I do still have the Mitch Marner that won the Toronto spot last year, but because it's not based on value and just based on my favorite card, I gave the Toronto spot to a recent eBay pickup, Ice Premier's autograph patch number 4 of 10, Kasperi Kapanen. I gotta say, I love Ice Premier patches, and I only have 2 of them. The other one is that Nico Sturm and the Kapanen. And the Leafs have the best 2 color patches in the NHL, and that Leaf vein patch is just phenomenal. So, Toronto. It's a downgrade in value, but this is my favorite card for the Leafs. Kasperi Kapanen Ice Premier's autograph patch. 4 of 10. Moving on to the Vancouver Canucks, which I decided to switch up because my Pettersson collection is monstrous as well. Well, not really monstrous, but there's a lot of value there. So this year I'm giving the Vancouver spot to Cup button auto. Again, I love Cup rookie button and tag autos. So Pettersson button rookie auto, 1 of 3. Monstrous card there, taking the Vancouver spot. Next we have the Vegas Golden Knights, and it's the same as last year, so I'm not going to talk too much about this either. Alex Tuch Cup RPA, 64 of 99. Nice E in the Adidas patch there. Alex Tuch has, he seems to have fallen off a bit after Braden Holtby absolutely robbed him. But, yeah, that still takes the biggest spot. Next, we have the Washington Capitals, and this was a monster upgrade. This was another group break hit this past summer, fall. Again, I love cup, button, and tag autos. I do have all 3 Juice Ricky button autos, which I'd love to put all 3 into the spot, but I think that would kind of break the rule that it's got to be 1 card. So it goes to the 1 of 3 button auto Alex Ovechkin from 17-18 Cup. Monstrous card. Super stoked when I hit that. Obviously, huge card. Love that card, and it absolutely will never be going anywhere. Alright, final spot. We're at the end again with the Winnipeg Jets, and they didn't change from last year either. Yep, this will take Winnipeg's spot most likely, unless I sell it. From 6-pack Saturday, number 20, we have a Young Guns acetate Patrick Laine. Patrick Laine, Young Guns acetate. Taking the Winnipeg Jets spot. Well, folks, that's going to do it. I'll quickly slide these back into camera here, as my phone is actually going to die very soon here. So let's get this wrapped up. That is the favorite card in the collection video for I guess you'd say 2020, because really I posted the 2021 in March. So from late March of 2020 to early March of 2021. As of March 2021, that is my favorite card. Again, not based on value, just favorite card for whatever reason for every team. So if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like, comment below, and if you haven't yet hit the subscribe button, make sure you do so. We got plenty more box breaks, 6-pack Saturdays, and Sunday uploads to come.